Let's turn this liquid into freeze-dried milk. Let me show you how I do it. Set up my trays. Okay, you don't want to overfill your trays. Look at that, so much milk that otherwise would have gone to waste. We're gonna freeze dry all of this. After pouring all of the milk into my freeze dry containers, I could technically just put the milk in the containers directly into the freeze dryer. But to cut down on drying time and freezing time and all that jazz, and to make sure it's fully frozen, I'm gonna actually put my lids that I have on each container, and then I'm gonna freeze it actually in my freezer. So that way, when I'm ready to start my freeze dryer, I want to make sure that my items are fully frozen. The hardest thing about having a freeze dryer is making sure that your liquids don't spill when you put them in the freezer. So these trays are super helpful to make sure that you can stack your trays and also contain some of the mess that otherwise would come from wobbling around with your trays. So let's get my milk from here. So cold. So cold. My trays are a little stuck together because my milk spilled, and then underneath the tray it kind of stuck all of them together, so I'm just gonna deal with that really quickly. Actually had this happen before where they're stuck together like this, but it's nothing that can't be rectified pretty quickly. They were just a little stuck together because I did spill, and it freezes, right? So it freezes it attached to it. So this is what it looks like, right? Just milk. Frozen milk. So my freeze dryer is ready. It says load trays in, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Just pop it open. Close your drain valve. Now we wait. Now that the trays are in the freeze dryer, all we do is wait. I'm telling you, it's one of the easiest ways of preserving food. "46 hours, pretty dry." This is what it's looking like. So let's go ahead and cancel this. Process is complete. Open drain valve. There we are, freeze-dried milk. Wow, so crystally. This is what the freeze-dried milk looks like. It is super, super dry, and you can see it's really crystally and very powdery. So what I'm going to do is just store this in an airtight glass jar, and that's going to allow it to preserve for at least a couple of weeks, if not a couple of months. Freeze-dried milk is super cool because it just goes from a liquid into a powdery substance. It is so crystallized. It is so cool. So all that I'm going to do is scrape it off of the trays and put it into here. It's going to get pretty messy, so bear with me. So don't ever cry over spoiled milk ever again. Freeze dry your milk. It is the best way to preserve your milk for months, if not years on end. Super cool, takes up way less space, and you don't have to worry about your milk getting lumpy or clumpy in your fridge. Freeze dried milk, so cool, highly recommend. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions about freeze drying, or if there's anything that you want to see freeze dried, drop a message or leave a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe or follow so that way you don't miss out on any of the freeze dried fun. See you in the next video. Bye.